ain't trying to take credit. Once alerted to the customer's behavior, our partners, employees, took action and local authorities were immediately called. No, they're not. No, your employees didn't do shit. I wouldn't have did. I'm letting you know that right now. If somebody in there gooning, I'm not looking. Hey, customer number 5, we got your order right here. You said a large bacon biscuit with bread on butter. It's Zoom, and we have the internet's most illegal gooning incidents. Oh my God.
You're living in the middle of a gooning epidemic.
Right?
Unable to contain their own horniness, some gooners have gotten themselves in.
Yo, that's fucking crazy. Like, that is sad, bro.
Serious legal trouble, be it for gooning in public, indecent exposure, voyeurism. It's getting crazy out there. And with that stated, today we'll be once again looking at several cases where gooning ruined people's lives.
That's so crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't get though, like, how some people can let gooning like ruin their life. Like, bro, I mean, I guess it's the same thing with food, right? People will let food balloon them up to 600 pounds. I don't know, man. It's like at some point you gotta have something. Okay, I'm doing too much. You feel me? Come on, bro.
While driving.
Gooning on the job is already risky business, but I'd say in the case of certain jobs, it can be absolutely diabolical if you go through with it. Which brings us to the case of the cop who crashed his cruiser while watching porn.
What?
On November 6th, 2020.
I'm thinking he about to, bro, there was one story of this cop. Okay, this cop arrested this woman for like being drunk or something, but she was like sending him them signs, right? She was she was trying to get out of, she was trying to get a get out of jail free card, if you know what I'm saying. He got fired for that, but I feel like we all would have got fired for that, bro. She was bad. Unless you have a wife, you know what I'm saying? In that case, hey.
In Sorrento, Florida, police deputy Tristan McComber was driving along in his squad car southbound.
That nigga looked like a gooner. Hey, he looked like somebody who would take gooning to the next level, bro. Yeah, come on, man.
On County Road 435. And this would be no ordinary patrol. On body cam footage, Tristan can be seen briefly checking his phone and then out of nowhere, crash.
Bruh.
Officer McComber, distracted from checking his phone, rear-ended a civilian motorist who was stopped behind a school bus.
Wow.
But that's not even the worst part. Frame-by-frame body cam footage analysis reveals, well, he was watching porn on the...
You can low-key see it. You can see the shit too. You can see the outline of it, bro. Oh my God, bro. It ain't that serious.
Phone. And possibly even gooning to it. Bro was literally browsing the hub while tailgating a soccer mom and a bus full of children.
He says, I can't control my horny level.
Stumbling out of his patrol car, bricked up and torqued, McComber, or McCoomer as I'm calling him from now on, is clearly embarrassed. He calls for backup and goes to check on the woman that he hit.
Yeah, that fucking...
It's crazy to me though. Bro, people will do this shit with the body cam on. It's like, bro, imagine you working, right? They give you a laptop. It's some people that are going on that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you? You feel me? Like, what is wrong with you?
Sucked. Yeah, I'm good. Hello, ma'am. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
My brain's locked up.
Thankfully, the woman was...
Bro, that lady sounds so sweet, bro. And you over there going in this shit and ruin her damn car, bro?
Unharmed, and she was actually pretty chill about the whole affair. I don't think she'd be as relaxed if she knew what the cop was up to before he blew the back out of her Toyota Corolla.
Gosh darn it.
So backup police would arrive and of course wanted to know why Officer McCoomer rear-ended this innocent lady. This is an audio recording from that incident of him explaining what he was doing.
I'm over here stroking my dick. I got lotion on my dick right now. I'm just stroking my shit.
The cop...
What the fuck? Bro!
Cop actually lied when the colleagues arrived. Officer Coomer told his supervisors that the woman ahead of him abruptly stopped due to the school bus. He said the sudden braking caused his brakes to lock up, and that's why he crashed into her.
Over there lying,
so
huh?
It's okay.
My brain's locked
Again,
up.
bro, it's like you have your dash cam on, buddy. Why are we lying? You feel me? Like, come on, man. It's just, It's an IQ level. Speaking of driving and IQ, let me tell y'all something, bro. It's a lot of people in this world that should not be able to drive, bro. And it's a matter of IQ. It ain't got nothing to do with how they know how to turn the steering wheel or whatever. It's the IQ of them is too low to be driving, bro. Get them off the street.
McCoomer even claimed that his ABS light had been blinking around the time of this occurring. So, you know, he's implying that, oh, my ABS is messed up, and that's why I slammed into the woman. So yeah, it was wet out at the time, and, you know, his story seemed plausible. Nothing would come from this, well, other than the police officer himself.
I can't control my horny level.
But then they pulled the body cam footage.
He wasn't texting before slamming his car into a woman's car.
He was looking.
Oh my God, they put you on the Channel 5 news. Oh my God. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Imagine doing some degenerate shit and they put your face plastered all over the news, bro. Everybody in the city know to stay away from your funky ass. Oh my God, that
at porn. West 2's Justin Schecker got a copy of the internal affairs report and the body camera video from the crash.
When an official from the sheriff's office reviewed the body cam footage, they quickly realized McCoomer wasn't being honest with them.
Yikes.
Wet roads and ABS wasn't the issue here. A quote from the official: "I was able to observe in the top right of the screen that McCoomer was holding what appears to be a cell phone in his right hand," unquote. When questioned about the cell phone usage, which clearly led to the crash, McCoomer admitted he was on his phone, but said that he was only checking a group chat that had other officers in it. The problem with that is, in the footage, there's literally porn on the screen, so—
Bro, you can see the titles and thumbnails of this shit, bro. This nigga is on the main page looking for something to watch. Bro, that is sad. Y'all, just wait till you get home, man. Like, I promise you, it ain't that serious. It ain't that serious, bro. You feel me? It ain't that serious.
Are you saying that you and your cop bros have a Gooning group chat, Mr. McCoomer? Investigators got to take a look at this group chat, and well, they found no such pornographic imagery within it, so the Coomer was lying again. They pressed him again even harder, and Tristan McCoomer would finally come clean, admitting to not only being on his phone, but also to looking at pornographic material, specifically, quote, like boobs and whatnot.
Fucking loser. Like, I'm like, bro, oh my God, bro. Like, if you're a loser, dude.
McCoomer would be reprimanded for lying by omission, as investigators confirmed that the main reason for the crash was due to the officer ogling at pornographic images on his phone. The Coomer was also cited for violating other policies, including a general order about using a cell phone on the job and also not wearing his seatbelt. In January of 2025, Officer McCoomer, now fully exposed as—
So he has a wife and she got some big old bitties. Bro, you got a wife that look like that and you're doing weird shit like that? I mean, this better not be a wife.
As a Gooner cop and facing firing, resigned from Lake County, turning his badge in shame. He would join the likes of other Gooner police officer extraordinaires.
Yo, okay, I think this is the video I was talking about earlier. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie, like, come on, man. She want that get out of jail free card, bro. Who am I to decline her what she need, bro?
Such as the
But gooning on the job, that's crazy. Like, I'm talking about if you got your phone and you're on the hub, buddy, get off of that.
on-duty cop that was in an OnlyFans promotional video. Go watch my other video about gooning if you want to learn about that guy.
Hey, it's crazy though. Y'all really let this shit ruin y'all lives? Well, not y'all. I know my army don't do that, but like, I'm talking about people who really be over here like gooning for real. Like, bro, come on, man. It ain't
As
that
for the vehicle
real.
that the officer rear-ended, the driver seemed to be uninjured in the body cam footage, so no big deal there, I reckon. I'd imagine she has a potential lawsuit against the county considering she was hit by a cop watching porn on patrol. Hopefully the Lake County Sheriff's Office did the right thing here and paid for the damage done to her.
You know they didn't. Come on, let's be real here.
Vehicle. Maybe even hopefully gave her a little bit of extra considering how fucking ridiculous all of this was.
The only thing more dangerous than uncontrolled gooning is unprotected internet.
Who became so reckless with his stroking addiction that he frequently became known to goon for extended sessions in extremely crowded public areas. On March 11th, 2022, around 9:30
Florida man busted after gooning inside of a Miami Beach Starbucks. Bro, what the fuck is wrong with you?
a.m., 27-year-old homeless man and self-described male model Blake Rain decided to put on a show at the Miami Beach Starbucks on Collins Avenue and 29th Street.
Bro, like, gotta be the drugs.
As Blake entered the Starbucks, he didn't approach the barista and order a coffee. Rather, he leisurely walked over to an American flag that was hanging on the store window, produced his cock and balls, and started jerking off publicly. The man looking rather patriotic as he stroked away.
The man in this video was arrested for lewd and lascivious behavior inside a Miami Beach Starbucks.
What are you doing?
A customer records as employees who may not be aware.
Hey, bad bitches on deck. Hey, and they trying to escape.
Continue calling for orders.
Get the out. It's disgusting.
Apparently stuff like this must happen a lot around there, as the baristas are seemingly just going along with their work.
No, they just don't get paid to deal with that shit, bro. Like, I'm telling you, when you work in retail or any type of like customer facing whatever, bro, anything extra curriculum, I'm not dealing with. You know what I'm saying? I'm here from X time to this time, right? Everything that go outside of what I'm hired to do ain't my problem, dog. If I'm working in a store and somebody steals something, I'm not finna chase buddy out the store. You got it. You feel me? I'm gonna turn the blind eye. I'm gonna turn the other cheek like Jesus said, bro. I'm not gonna risk my life to stop you from stealing.
As if there isn't a guy shooting ropes in their lobby. You can literally hear them calling out customer names to pick up drinks. Thankfully, Alyssa, the woman who's recording, intervened in all of this madness, chastising the depraved gooner and did her best to cockblock the guy from his own right hand.
I don't want to ever go back, and it's just, it'll always be in the back of my head.
Though I don't know, he might have actually been into being screamed at by her.
It's disgusting.
This sickening public gooning display by our homeless male model here reportedly lasted about 10 minutes. Eventually, Miami Beach officers would arrive, and they scared the guy off in the process. Officers caught up with him shortly after he fled. He was seen walking southbound on Collins Avenue, and once he saw the police were on his trail, he took off running. Officers gave chase and ended up tasing the fleet-footed masturbator, marking the end of his Starbucks stroke session.
Video shows police trying to take 27-year-old Blake Rain into custody.
He tried to play football with them folks. Hey, he was like this. Wait, you got it. Bro got tased. They was not trying to play with that man.
The police report says Rain ran from police. He's combative while police tase him.
Blake was arrested and charged with lewd and lascivious behavior, disorderly conduct in an establishment, and resisting an officer without violence. After being taken to the Mount Sinai Medical Center to tend to injuries from his arrest, Blake Rain was then taken into custody and arraigned in a court for his bond. Blake was quite nasty towards the judge and almost earned himself a gag order for his unhinged behavior when he was addressing the bench.
The suspect appeared in bond court. Rain was argumentative with the judge and tells the judge he works on the beach.
If you don't stop, I'm going to mute you and you will not be able to speak for the rest of this hearing.
That man black. I'm gonna mute you. Okay, bruh. I heard it.
Do you understand me?
I mean, who's to say that the guy wouldn't have liked the gag order? He might have been into that kind of thing. In the wake of all of this, Starbucks issued a public statement regarding the gooner. Once alerted to the customer,
then they try to take credit. Once alerted to the customer's behavior, our partners, employees, took action and local authorities were immediately called. No, they're not. No, your employees didn't do shit. I wouldn't have did shit. You feel me? I'm letting you know that right now. If somebody in there gooning, I'm not looking. Hey, customer number 5, we got your order right here. You said a large bacon biscuit with bread on butter. You feel me? Hey, I'm not doing none of that extra stuff.
Behavior, our partners, employees, took action and local authorities were immediately called. We want our stores to be a welcoming environment, and our partners are empowered to address any behavior that doesn't meet our third place.
Does that mean I'm getting more money? Do I get money from stopping him from gooning? If not, then it ain't my problem, bro. Come on.
Policy. In the future, we will be advising police to tase the fuck out of anyone masturbating in our store, unquote. In April 5th of 2022, it was actually found that Blake had other crimes he was facing in the state of New York, so he was a fugitive and would get extradited back there. Hey, if you work at a Starbucks in New York or Florida, keep your eyes peeled for this guy, because if you don't, he might sneak in and patriotically jerk off in front of everybody.
Crazy.
The story of the Gooner Doc.
Now we advance.
Oh my God, bro. That's like a #1 fear for everybody. Like, imagine your doctor is a gooner, bro, and he over there operating on you. Well, not operating, but like doing your checkup. Man, nah.
To one of today's most prolific and shameless gooners. A medical doctor whose gross proclivities led to him regularly walking around naked in his own medical office.
Yo. This has to be some type of like kink of his. Like some type of fetish.
In front of female staff.
Yeah, never mind. He weird as fuck. I thought he was doing it like by himself, like at night when it's closed. Like, oh, look at me, I'm so powerful. I got my own office. Whoop, whoop. No, he just nasty.
This is Arkansas-based Dr. David Define, a medical professional with over 25 years of experience, and he's had an interesting career to say the least. The doc is no stranger to getting in trouble. In the past, the physician has been criminally charged for illegally distributing pain medications, and even had his medical license suspended back in 2017 due to excessively prescribing narcotics. But big fucking deal though, right? I mean, it sounds like your average small town American doctor, you know? Well, I'm not here to talk about the doc because he's passing out perk 30s to anyone who asks him. I'm here because he's in the office with his cock and balls out. You see, Dr. David in the past has described himself as a naturist, essentially a head-ass way of saying that he's a nudist. The guy at one point even reportedly operated an Instagram page called Naked Dr. Dave, where he would presumably post about his nudist lifestyle. This page was only the
crazy. Naked Dr. Dave. Didn't make a fake name or nothing. Oh no, hold on. Bass Pro Shop gets me. Was your funky ass walking around in a Bass Pro Shop naked, bro?
Start of unsettling things to come. It was the first indication that there was something fucky going on with this guy behind closed doors, and apparently he was unclothed behind those doors. Dave's nude antics.
Oh my God, that poor nurse.
This guy behind closed doors, and apparently.
And she just gotta keep working, act like she don't see it so she don't get fired, bro. What the fuck? That dude is weird. This is a weird dude.
He was unclothed behind those doors. Dave's nude antics first got him in trouble with the Arkansas Medical Board back in January of 2024. Someone reported his nudist Instagram page to the medical board after stumbling upon apparent nude photos of him posted there. When confronted about this, he'd defend himself against the board, stating that as a naturist, he does not, quote, shame, sexualize, fear, or negatively stigmatize the naked body, unquote. He also added that there was no crossover whatsoever with my professionalism while—
Okay, we'll see about that. Let me find out you were stroking or something. You feel me? Let's see.
While practicing medicine and my naturist activities, unquote. The guy was a proud nudist, and goddamn anyone tried to get between him and being butt-ball naked. But he promised that he wasn't naked at work. That was different. That was a line that he was not willing to cross. Skeptical but willing to concede for the time, the medical board decided not to take any action against Dr. David. But this situation was far from over and was only about to get much worse. Around the time of the board ceasing their investigation on the doc, an extremely disturbing piece of surveillance video footage would come to light. a piece of footage that suggested David was lying about not mixing
Yeah, that shit is sad, bro. You're weird, buddy.
his at-home
Unless you were fucking those nurses, that's weird as hell. And even if you were, why the hell y'all doing this shit as work? We're here to work, bro, and save lives. Why are you gooning out?
nudity with on-the-job activities. Coming to light in November of 2024, the footage originally recorded all the way back in 2019 allegedly showed Dr. David sauntering around his medical office in Blytheville, Arkansas, while completely butt-ball naked. The nude practitioner can at one point be seen carelessly conversing with several of his female employees. At one point, the nude doctor...
Hey, they must have been getting paid real good, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Even goes to interact with the patient. The guy was...
Yeah, that nigga's weird.
Very much ingratiating his nudist philosophy into his practice, and it kind of looked like he got a weird kick out of doing this. He was power tripping, you could say. The shocking leaked footage was then provided to the Arkansas Medical Foundation by an anonymous tipster. This tipster claiming that the doctor was a disturbed sex lunatic. They alleged the guy, quote, used the position of power, sexual grooming, and salary increases to groom employees and patients into...
Oh my God. Employees and patients. Dude, what a freak.
repulsive sex acts. One possible example of this is a
nigga's the Diddy of doctoring, bro. The Diddy doctor.
Clip allegedly showcasing the doctor performing a sex act directly in front of one of the women, who is said to have not only been a lab technician within the office, but also one of Dr. David's frequent patients.
Wow.
The reported sexual act ended with the nudist doctor actually ejaculating on the woman, allegedly. All of this happening during office hours. When this illicit sexual behavior and gooning was uncovered, the board, who had foolishly let him slide previously, was now all over him. In Dr. David's disciplinary report, the Arkansas Medical Foundation stated, quote,
"The perverse behavior leads to concerns about a sexual compulsive disorder or paraphilia,
which may, in fact, cross boundaries with his delivery of medical care. Simply, the interaction with his office staff suggests an entanglement in his medical practice. When confronted with the possibility that the medical board possessed surveillance footage of him jerking off and being naked in front of staff, the doctor played dumb, saying, quote, I don't know anything about that.
He's weird. Like, y'all see him grabbing into that pizza box butt naked? Like, bro.
At all. I would have to see those things to have any idea what you're talking about. They promptly would show him, and the Gooner doc finally realized he was fucked. As a result of parading around with his dick and balls out in the doctor's office, the board suspended his medical practice on October 14th, 2024. A hearing for Dave's medical license was scheduled for December of that year, but was postponed. And there's been no new updates that I can find regarding the Gooner doc and when he'll be able to practice again. If you do a medical board license lookup for the state of Arkansas, it still says that the Gooner doc's license is suspended. And we can't forget about the civil lawsuits, as this guy was violating people left and right in that office, allegedly. One civil suit came from a patient named Carol Ballard. She alleged that the man repeatedly tried to engage in sexual acts during examinations over a period of 18 months. These
Bro, first off, why the hell did you keep coming back to him? That's my question. I know you could find another doctor. Why did you keep going back? Hold on. It's kind of fishy.
Acts allegedly including exposing his genitals, making lewd remarks, and participating in indecent physical contact. A legal representative said, Dr. David Defini's actions were intentional, deliberate, and served no legitimate medical purpose. Instead, they were designed to gratify his own sexual desires, abuse his position of trust, and humiliate the plaintiff, Miss Ballard. As a direct and approximate result of these acts, my plaintiff has suffered severe emotional distress, anguish, anxiety, humiliation, loss of sleep, vomiting, physical manifestations of stress, distrust of medical professionals, and other damages.
I feel like what happened here, bro, she was doing this and she was getting paid to do it. And her husband found out. You feel me?
That no reasonable person should be expected to endure. Another lawsuit was filed from a plaintiff named Rachel Chandler, who is a nurse practitioner and a former employee. Though she isn't suing Dr. Dave for receiving unwanted glimpses of his penis, it's over unpaid wages. I think there's no way around it. This one is totally a case of gooning ruining your life. For the love of God, put your dick away and just be a doctor, dude.
The car wash foot gooner.
Oh my God, that sounds ridiculous, bro. What the hell are we about to watch?
This is a case of a gooner who took his foot fetish to a whole nother level, loitering around car washes and even hiding under vehicles to catch glimpses of sandal and flip-flop wearing women.
What the fuck? Hey, bro. That is crazy.
On August 29th, 2024, police got a call wherein a person claimed a peeping Tom had infiltrated a car wash located in Gilbert, Arizona on Val Vista Drive. Several witnesses reportedly spotted the at-large gooner, and surveillance footage literally showed the unidentified culprit sneaking underneath at least 3 separate vehicles. It was believed—
like, bro, just go to a fucking beach. What the hell is you? Like, it's IQ. If you want to see feet that bad, just go to the beach. What a fool. I mean, don't be doing nothing freaky. Don't be doing nothing. I'm just saying, like, but it's like bro, you're climbing under cars just to catch a glimpse of somebody's feet. Dude, what's wrong with these people?
he was doing this to goon at the soapy feet of the women who often wore open-toed footwear while they were cleaning their cars. While these women vacuumed and detailed their cars, this voyeuristic vagrant would slide up under their vehicles and enjoy a free foot show for several minutes at a time, likely stroking it and carrying on in ways I don't particularly want to know about. This video clip in particular shows him emerging from underneath a vehicle when the woman finishes cleaning, and he just acts like he's minding his own business, you know, cleaning and detailing the tire of his own.
That is so nasty, bro. You're weird.
Own vehicle. This is the incident that actually got the man reported. Another customer saw this bizarre behavior transpiring and later got in touch with the woman he gooned to and told her about it. This news was extremely upsetting to her, so she went to the car wash and asked them to pull the surveillance footage.
Sure enough, going through the video footage, I watched it happen. She was already in the process of calling the cops. He keeps walking back and forth, and you'll see him do that. He's watching to see what she's doing. When we talk to her, she's in the back seat vacuuming her car on that driver's side, and he slips up underneath that front tire. He was out underneath the vehicle for about 5 to 6 minutes, I want to say, and then he slips out and goes to this back passenger tire and is like trying to fiddle with it, making it seem like he's there the entire time.
The car wash foot gooner would later—
look at the nigga. You feel me? Like, look at him, bro. Just look at the nigga, man. I get it now.
Be identified as 28-year-old Jesse Johnson, and on the afternoon of September 24th, 2024, because of his lascivious loitering, he would be arrested. The man facing 3 felony counts of voyeurism and 3 misdemeanors for disorderly conduct. Jesse was held on a $10,000 bond, and if that bond wasn't met, he'd be compelled to wear an ankle monitor, an apt punishment for a professional foot monitor. Unsurprisingly, according to court documents, the reason Jesse did this stuff at car washes was because of an uncontrollable foot fetish, with him even admitting—
dude, how do you even get to that point? How do you get to that point where it's uncontrollable, bro? That is insane to me. Like, what?
Admitting to investigators that he was sexually attracted to women's feet and claiming that he couldn't control his desires. This actually wasn't even his first rodeo in the realm of public foot gooning. In fact, he had been previously cited on numerous occasions for attempting to look at, touch, lick, or come into contact with women's feet. In June of 2016,
hiding under car to touch woman's feet. And look how you looking. What the hell, bro? Imagine that. You're cleaning your car and you feel something touch your feet. I'm getting the Glock. You feel me? Hey, don't. Ooh wee.
Fox News affiliate, Fox 10, would cover one of the man's prior exploits, highlighting a case wherein Jesse was cited for hiding underneath a woman's car in a grocery store parking lot and he attempted to touch her feet. The referenced article indicates that this was Jesse's 4th citation for doing shit like this.
I just have this weird addiction. I don't know. You know why, bro.
Speaking presently, there's no new updates to report regarding this story.
Tragic story of the beach gooner.
Our next case is one that starts off rather humorous, but quickly becomes disturbing the more you learn about it. This takes place on July 1st of 2021 at a beach on Tybee Island in the state of Georgia. On this day, beachgoer Sarah Moss observed a woman laying on her beach towel in the sand using what appeared to be a vibrator, masturbating publicly.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. I would have looked. You feel me? I would have looked at it. I'm not gonna lie.
Worried that a child might see this, she reported it to police, who would arrive a bit later to investigate the apparent beachfront.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If I was a child, I would have looked at that shit too. Let me keep it a buck. You feel me? If I was like 16, 15 years old, I would have been looking. You feel me? I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I'd be looking right now.
Gooning incident. While she had moved locations by the time they...
And she bad. Like, it ain't like she ugly, bro. She bad. I would have been looking, bro.
Arrived, police found their suspect at a nearby restaurant that was just off the beach. This woman identified herself as...
Hey, but she looked crazy in this goddamn picture.
Christina Revels Glick. And when confronted about the call they received, she suggested that this was all just a big misunderstanding, denying the claim outright and even expressing that it may have been one of her friends pulling a prank on her. Here's the interaction.
Were you doing something you weren't supposed to be doing?
What?
Like, what were you doing on the beach? Like, prior to coming here? Prior to coming here?
There was nobody. I was just sitting on my towel. Nobody was around me.
Okay, and you were over at the beach?
Like I was near the water.
Near the water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What did I do? What did I do?
So apparently you were masturbating on the beach.
Okay, I mean, I'm gonna, she fine as hell. But anyways, well, I wouldn't even admit it to this shit. There is no video. See, bro, y'all be getting spoken to by the cops and y'all be folding under pressure. I'm not gonna lie. Listen, I'm not saying I ain't gonna snitch if I'm talking about I'm facing years in prison. I'm saying, listen, bro, you don't know what I did. I don't know. Somebody lying on me, bro. I ain't do none of that. You feel me? Please tell me she ain't gonna just fold like that.
Who saw that?
I mean, a couple people.
No, they didn't. That's not true.
Why would they call us?
See, you already messing up. I would have said, what? Doing what on the beach? I would have had them thinking they was crazy. You feel me? I would have had them thinking they was crazy. Man, come on. See, it's all about your response in the beginning. Cause you see how she kind of got like shocked? Like what they said, who saw that? Oh, that's what she said. Who saw that? No! Oh yeah, she cooked. Who saw that? You should have said, what are you talking about? That sounds crazy. Whoever would do that needs to be in prison. You feel me?
Nobody was around. Was it an anonymous call?
Nobody was. Jesus Christ. See, and that's what I'm saying. People who do this stuff, it's like an IQ thing. Because, bro, I'm telling you, nobody with a certain IQ would even be doing this shit in the first place. But it's like, and then the people who do it, have just, like, they just act stupid about it, bro.
Is this one of my buddies? Okay, yeah. One of my buddies.
No, it's not one of your buddies.
Her entire demeanor switches up after one of the cops asks her to show what's in her bag. And,
oh my God.
The truth would come out. She was getting freaky on that beach.
Is there anything in the bag?
No.
First off, they can't search my bag without a warrant, right? Hold on. They can't search my bag without a warrant. I'm gonna say, officer, this is my bag, my personal belongings. Now, when you show me a warrant, you can look in this bag. But until then, sir, I don't feel comfortable with you looking at my bag. Man, come on, bro. I'm a professional. I'm a professional, bro.
Is it right if I look through it? I mean, if you can open it and can I see the contents and stuff?
I would say no, man. It's my family heirlooms in this bitch. You can't see up in here. You feel me?
Yes. I don't really understand what y'all are.
We're just.
Hey, bro, what the heck, man? She was
here because someone called and we're very concerned. Okay.
This is really highly offensive to me.
I got it. I got you. And that's why I'm trying to.
See, she low key. I feel like with a little practice, she could be good. You feel me? Like if she would have had consulted me, I could have got her out this situation. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Low key, I feel like I could have been a lawyer in another life. I'm not gonna lie, because I really got that that little, that little mind trick to me, bro. You feel me? Hey, what's her at, bro? Tell her to hit me up. I'm gonna get her out of this situation.
It's my vibrator, but I just put it in I was sitting on the beach.
See, you fucking up. Come on, you fucking up. I would have looked at my bag, acted like it wasn't up in there like this. So I got a bag. Here, I'm gonna use this. Here my bag, officer. All right, yeah, you see I got my little phone right there. Yeah, I got my little book right here. Yeah, that's it though. He would have kind of dug his funky ass up in there and see something. Whoa, you got it, I would have said, sir, what are you doing in there? And I would have slapped him real good too, like, hey man, come on. And then I would have said, I don't know how that got in there, but I don't know who you think you are.
And I just okay. Do I get a ticket?
God forbid a stressed out woman play with her coochie on the beach. Literally 1984, guys. Can't a woman just enjoy herself? With her admitting to vibrating on the beach, she was handcuffed and arrested.
Why did she admit to it though? Like, just because you have a thing on your don't mean you gotta go to jail for it. Like, bro, you didn't do it. You didn't do it. Like, see, she just needs some direction. Hey, y'all, get her to message me on whatchamacallit. I'm gonna get her right.
Being handcuffed, Christina tried to reason with police, saying that it only took her about 20 seconds to come and that she didn't mean to offend
That is a crazy statement.
anyone.
I mean, if nobody saw them, they wouldn't have called, right?
If nobody saw it. Man, please, don't do this to me. Are you serious?
A family saw it. They had kids.
What? There was nobody around me.
Wow. Christina, the beach gooner, was later charged with indecent exposure and disorderly conduct. She was released.
Now, obviously, I'm not saying everybody should go out and goon on the damn beach. I'm just saying if I was caught in a situation like that, you wouldn't have got me in handcuffs for it, but I tell you that much. You feel me? I would have spun some type of story. See, y'all gotta know how to talk to them folks, man. That's all it is.
Released from jail not long after her arrest. I'm unable to find any records documenting a conviction relating to this. In fact, I can't actually seem to find any evidence of her attending a court hearing about this.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Look at her. That is some rich nigga's wife. That is a rich nigga's, and you see how she ain't got kind of like, you know what I'm saying, look, certain IQ missing. What them things called bimbos? Come on, bro. You know that's a bimbo, bro. A rich nigga paid for her. Like, man, get my wife up out of that jail, bro.
It's possible that they may have just given her a slap on the wrist and dropped the charges, confiscating her vibrator and calling it a day.
Why would you confiscate my shit? I'm suing you.
And well, you've made it through yet another wavy web surf gooner.
And yet another Almighty Zoom reaction video, man. Like the video, subscribe to that to join the Zoom Army. I love y'all, bruh. We out of here. Zoom out.
Life of a goat, man, I promise I'm in tune. Push through